Hello, and welcome to another RANGROO cast with me, RANGROO. And today we are doing a 2v2 on Paddy Field. So, let's introduce our two teams. On the right hand side, in the blue, playing as Blue 4, we got ourselves Yanni Seri and Komsomol. I'm probably going to butcher his names, so I do apologise. And on the left hand side in the red, playing as Red 4, we got Riabu and Skipperano Criparino, which is a rather funny word. So anyway, speed up the early game, and as you can see, this is a short replay, I'm not going to lie, it's only 16 minutes long. Like a lot of girls say, it's not really about the length that matters, it's about how you use it. And sometimes it's always fun to do just a sort of match, because if it's a short match, that means usually a lot of crazy action in the early game. So a bunch of markers being placed down. Guess we're going to see quite a little bit of a cluster fight on Bravo. It's fun for infantry, and Gulf usually being quite a heavy anti-tank area. And this should get started in a minute now. Bloody hell, guys, do like to take your time. And oh, bloody hell, 5 minutes. We're like 4 minutes in, and the match has only started. We've only got 12 minutes of replay left. So I'm going to keep it at run-time speed. Now let's take a look at the Red 4 force. A lot of ground forces, a lot of infantry being brought up. Some Tunguskas, AA, yada yada. A lot of infantry mainly. Blue 4 also going for a ground assault once again. A lot of infantry guys mixing with some leopards and AA. Seems like one of them is going to be playing a... Yeah, both of them it seems like are playing the France-Germany deck. And these guys seem just a bit more just standard Russian. Su-27S being brought out, a nice little interceptor. And Blue 4 are going to be reach and go first to do for AML-90, good for recon, and a couple infantry guys. And throwing behind him are 2 Leopard 2A4s and some AA and AT units. That's going to be a very nice position if they can get into this forest first. The Leopard 2A4s can shoot into this open field here. They do have some ATGM units, the Russian guys. If they can get them in this town, this will be a great spot. And oh god, the AML-19 Jaeger getting spotted. But we've got KPC-70 Kylers, Leopard 2A4s, they are firing. There isn't really much tank force over here. The only real scary thing being the T-72BI. And and a Rilk as well, and a Pram. As there's quite a lot of AT for Red 4, but mainly in missiles. And one of them is playing a Eastern Bloc deck. So run Russian, run Eastern Bloc. And that is an odd choice, having 3 SPC Lukes grouped together like that. Got some more Leopards and KPC-70 Kylers coming through. Just some good medium to high-end tanks, nothing too super expensive. You got ATGMs being shot at long distance, trying to get shots off. Take a look at top. Blue 4 pretty much have the foothold on Bravo. Very nice position here with the AFVs and tanks. They can just shoot down anything that comes along this road. So it's really going to force Red 4 to attack either through this downward forest area. If we take a look back at the action, Red 4 have managed to secure this town, Blue 4 securing the forest, and that's how it usually goes on this match, or on this map, this match, either or, it doesn't really matter. Blue 4 got a nice defensive position in the forest, Red 4 really have to take advantage of the town and plop ATGM infantry in here, but they opted to put some Motzgudchen and Motzstrakli instead. KPZ and Mortar 2 going at it on the T-64. There you go, engage on the Motzgudchen, and yeah, they just outnumber them, so they are going to come out on top. There you go, being a very nice, cheap infantry unit. What makes the Jaeger like a good cheapy, good cheap infantry unit, is that the MG3 is a fantastic machine gun. I believe statistically, compared to all the other machine guns, MG3 is the best machine gun in game for infantry squads. Which is quite amusing because it's technically a World War II machine gun. But if it doesn't, if it works and it doesn't break, keep using it. That's not exactly how the saying goes, but it's close enough. Now Blue 4 are doing a very good job clearing out this town here. The Panzer Grenadiers pretty much being the scapegoats on the Mobscutions can be spotted. With this constant autocannon fire. We've got some Rilks over here getting spotted. The Peace Rhine coming in, yo. Is he going to get the hits with the ATGMs? It's not really much AA. He does get 2 missiles off. One hits the Rilk, the other one completely misses. And this guy only on 2 HP. T-72BI getting some long shots out. And Blue 4 doing a very good job taking hold of Bravo. Bringing up some more reinforcements. Got some mortars being fired. It does seem like right now Blue 4 does have the upper hand. Goth is rather uncontested. Only a couple infantry units here and there, and that T-72BI. And another T-72. That's a B run, I apologise. The runs are nice in this game, do look rather similar. And these 2 Rilks are also a pain in the arse. They are low in HP, and there is no AA in sight. So either a good airstrike or helicopter strike can easily flush this out. Got a Vab moving up, get them destroyed. But the Jaegers just spot them off Scution, and they are opening fire. With the Kyler helping out. Blue 4 moving quite aggressively onto Alpha, already getting Panzer Grenadiers and Jaegers into the forest. Red 4 really needs to start bringing up some units. They're getting up some infantry guys, some cheaper tanks, but just compare the amount of density over on the Blue 4 side compared to the Red 4 side. The Blues, they do have heavy tanks, heavy AA, or is this really a medium tank? And even some planes being brought up. Oh, the SU-27S does intercept. Oh my. They both get shot down, yo. I think the 27 did manage to get the MLU, but the AA on the Blue 4 side was enough to finish it off. More infantry being brought up. Kylo engaging the B run. Now Laboratory Force finishing it off. Now maybe, yeah, Blue 4 finally bringing up a CV into Bravo. Going to be capturing that. Luke's going ham on the most directly in SPWs in the open. I want to see, do they spot the Lukes? Nope, okay. Because that's a really nice thing about certain recon units, like the BRDM-3 for example, especially ones with autocannons, is that when they fire in, they're not actually spotted until you can actually get close enough to visually contact them. Allowing you to do this rather cheesy play of just sniping at infantry and they can't even see you. You've got an SU-27 being brought up, and it just gets immediately shot down. Blue 4 infantry up top, engaging this one lone recon unit. Leaves us a half, and that's a BR-22. But nonetheless, it does get destroyed. And there is hardly anything in Alpha, and I do apologise about the dog barking. The MX-13 shooting them off Scution. And Blue 4 are doing a rather good job holding their ground. If they can get a CV into Gopher, that would be great. They're already getting a nice plus run lead. Another CV in Gopher would give them a good +2. And those are really great position and a nice overwatch on the area. This whole open field is pretty much a kill zone at this point. And they are doing great jobs putting pressure onto Alpha. They probably don't know, but Red 4 hardly have anything in here. You know, a decent sized force will easily clear this out. But I can see why they're not doing that. It's usually hard to gouge the enemy units in Wargame. One of the big strategies is to bloody hide your numbers. Or make it seem, or puff your numbers really. To make it seem like you've got a lot more on the flank than you really do. As I straight out has made me win or lose a couple matches. They've got mortars firing on the monstractors and the BMPs. It's rather soft targets, so they should easily clear this out. More mortars firing. No, Redfall, they really just don't have much. They only have this one T-88 as their only tank that they have on the field at the moment. They look at Bluefall, they did have some Leopard 2s, so I think they disappeared. I think that, yeah, the Su-27M got them. They still got the Kylers and the ATGMs. They got all the infantry in Bravo. Just laying off another barrage. And the speed is set up a little bit. Dreadful aren't really making any pushes. You have some tanks down there, but they are not moving them up. Once again, they have these two tours, but that's really about it. MiG-29A dropping in the nape. On the Melange, oh, it is gonna miss. Barely hit the Melange. Just scraping them. The Bluefall have unlocked down a nice +2 advantage. And I think they're going to be the ones victorious. M113's trying to move up, getting spotted by the LSTRs and shot by RPGs. So here comes the Mortar 2 show. They're going to get a bit close. Oh no, they can actually stay at range. Oh, they do lose sight. They might clear out the LSTRs, never mind, almost dead. MiG-29A also dropping some more nape. I believe it was a MiG-29, yes it was. Completely missing target, yo. And there goes Skipperino, Cripperino. And I guess his teammates as well, and that will be a short but sweet GG. Only a dozen-minute long on the dot. No, Bluefall definitely getting the kill advantage. Yeah, bloody hell. Both of them rather similar, especially in losses. Only a 10-point difference. Both sides being rather equal, except for Skipperino. He managed to get an awful lot of kills. But yeah, Bluefall just did a very good job on that map. It was all about that initial push. They managed to get into that forest engulf, hold it down, and pretty much just use that kill zone with medium and heavy tanks to really just kill anything that comes into Gulf. And they did also a very good job getting Bravo. It didn't seem like Redfall really contested Gem and Bravo. They brought most of their stuff down into Gulf, and it just didn't work out. But yeah, rather good match. I think Redfall could have been a bit more aggressive. They really needed some heavier tanks, like some T-80Us, PUs, the real expensive good stuff. They did have a few Rilks, but they're unsupported without AA, so they were kind of easily picked off by that one Peace Ride and slightly damaged. Bluefall did a good job. And well, that has been another RANGROO cast. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And as usual, please just take it easy.